WTAJ.
Good Saturday evening. I'm meteorologist Zach Payne. Let's talk weather conditions. Whenever it comes into snowfall, we're keeping an eye on the skies. Although most of the snow that you're seeing reported, at least on Viper radar, not reaching the surface. Dry air trapped just above our head is actually the culprit that's evaporating all of it. The only snow that I was able to see that's falling up into areas like Crawford, into portions of Erie County, this darker shade of blue indicating that reaching the surface. Although back end into parts of the Buckeye State through Indiana and Illinois, well, I do expect that snow to make its way into our region moving into the day on Sunday. Although the rain icon, at least on my transition, is still there, we're still factoring in a little bit of rain, back end, widespread snow moving through our region, but I can't rule out some pockets of wintry mix, especially into parts of the Laurel Highlands. Cambria and Somerset County would be the culprits for so. A glaze of ice is possible, so that could make roads a bit slick at times. That's why that winter weather advisory was issued for Somerset County. Most of our snowflakes and rain showers wrap up early in the day on Monday, and then the attention is turned to the setup on Tuesday. And again, it has our attention just because there's some chatter discussing, well, is this an impactful snow? Details still this far out. Again, we're keeping those totals close to the chest. We'll give you some updates heading into tomorrow evening, but I do expect this to be impactful. Not as a widespread of impacts heading through Saturday into Sunday and Sunday into Monday, but it's more so the overnight hours Monday through Tuesday that we actually could start to see impacts worsen. Roads dealing with some snow on the roads, so that could lead to some slick spots, especially with the kiddos heading back to school this upcoming week. We'll keep you posted, but again, just giving you the heads up on this right now that there will be some disruptions moving through your traveling the next couple of days. Most of the snow arrives through the overnight, and it will be a thick and wet snow, and I do expect it to be at least problematic for some parts of northwestern PA. Better chances of 1 to 3 inches locally, not a whole lot, and I'll show you future track with that playing out here in just a bit. Temperatures actually get back closer to 40 degrees. That's why I expect some changeover from snow to rain closer to the afternoon. Rather quiet come Monday. Weather does turn as we look to Tuesday, more so in the snow department. We'll get into that. Here's how things play out with future track. Notice this leading edge. We'll have pockets of rain and that snow mixing in. Better chance for all snow along I-80 and parts to the north. That's where those 1 to 3 inches are likely to fall. A coating to an inch or so along I-99. Lesser amounts, crazy enough, in through areas of the Laurel Highlands. But we'll continue to keep an eye on the roads because slick spots in those typical higher terrain regions, especially heading to Pittsburgh for the Steelers-Bills game, just something to factor in. Most of the precip wraps up into central PA by dinner time, and then we're quiet. A stray snowflake or two into early Monday morning can't be ruled out. Here's those snow totals through Sunday afternoon. Laurel's trace to an inch. Chance for a glaze in through Cambria and Somerset County. I-80 corridor and parts north, 1 to 3 inches. Higher amounts on those hilltops into Elk and Cameron County. I-99 into Center County. Huntington County, 1 to 2 inches. Farthest thing from a concern moving forward. Here's your 7-day. Monday's December 1st. We see temperatures staying in the 30s. Watching snow developing. Late Monday into Tuesday, that could lead to some accumulations and hazards. We'll keep the 30s and 20s in the forecast through the next weekend. Next round of snow develops on Friday. Kaylee?
Thanks.